Hello, my dear student. Welcome back to week 10 Java session number 1. In this session, we are going to learn about abstract class. In the previous session and in the previous week, we had discussed about two major topics. One was inheritance, okay, and we saw about single single inheritance. Then we discussed about multi-level inheritance, right? And most important thing is Java does not support multiple inheritance. Okay, Java does not support multiple inheritance, but if you want to use multiple inheritance, then you can use interface. Okay, another important thing, I will teach you what is interface in Java later. So right now you don't worry about that. Okay, the second important topic we had discussed was abstract class, right? So we had seen some theoretical part of abstract class. I'm going to show you this again here. So this was the topic. What is an abstract class? Let's take a review of this. Abstract class are meant for inheritance. Okay, so we use abstract class so that we can inherit the common features, the common functions, and the common properties in the child class. Okay, we cannot create object of an abstract class. Okay, you cannot create object of it. Abstract class can have abstract methods. Okay, now what is abstract method? We had discussed what is an abstract method. Any function or method which does not have body and ends with semicolon are called as an abstract method. Right? For example, you can see this function here. So this is an abstract method which has this word abstract. So in abstract class you can have abstract methods, that is this one. So you can have a function which ends with semicolon. Am I clear with this part? Then next point, abstract class also have can also have non-abstract methods. Okay, you can also have non-abstract, you can also write non-abstract methods inside abstract class. Now what is non-abstract method? Let me show you here. Any method or function which has body and does not ends with semicolon are called as non-abstract method. For example, look at this here. So public void display, and then you have a body here. So you can see the difference between abstract methods and non-abstract method from this two example, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write one simple program to show you when we should use abstract class, in which situation we should use abstract class. But before that, I have some questions to ask you. So my question number 1, my first question is like circle, okay, rectangle, square. What are all these? Can you tell me? These are all shape. Yes or no? All of these are shape. Okay, let me write that. So you can say circle is a shape. Is a shape. Yes or no? Then you can have another like rectangle is a shape. Then there is something called square is a shape. Now all this shape has some, all the above shape has some common properties and common functions, right? Can you tell me some common function of these shape? Okay, I will tell you. All the above shape will have area. Yes or no? Area. Every shape will have area. Okay, now what is area? Let me use Baidu to explain you what is area. So you can just see area of circle. So you can see how to calculate area of circle. Pi r square, right? So every shape will have some area. You can see this Chinese, maybe I hope you can understand from this, right? I hope you have got what I want to talk about area. So like there will be area of circle, then there will be area of a rectangle, then there will be area of square. So this area is common to all this shape. Yes or no? So what you can do is you can put this function inside a shape class, and you can make a shape class as an abstract, because shape actually does not exist. What exists is a circle. Circle is a shape. So in reality there is nothing as such shape, but the shape word comes only when we talk about circle, rectangle, square. But this doesn't exist. If there is no circle, no rectangle, no square, then there is no shape, right? I hope you are understanding what I mean to say here. If you have any question, you can most welcome to discuss about it. I'm going to write a program for this. So let's use, so I will make a new project here. Let's click next, next. So this is week 10 and I'm going to put session number 1. So let's click finish and let's open it here. Okay, great. So here you go. I have my src. Let's right click on this and I'm going to create one Java class, and let's give a name of this Java class as area of shapes. Okay, let's hit enter, and that's my class. You can see public class area of shapes. Now I'm going to write down the entry point, which is public static void main. This is my array string args. Okay, great. So my main function is ready here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one another class. Okay, I can create many class in one Java file is okay, no problem. Like this is one class, but you need to make sure the name of the file, okay, like here area of shape, the name of the file must be same as the name of the class which has the main function. I repeat, the name of the file must be same as the name of the class which has the main function. Is it okay with that? Right. So let's go ahead and write down another class which is shape. So class shape. But I'm going to make this class an abstract class. So I will use this word abstract class shape. Okay. So I'm coming to this point now. Abstract class. Why we use abstract class? Abstract class are meant for inheritance. So the purpose of using abstract class is only to implement inheritance. Abstract class can have abstract method. Yes or no? Like this one. So I'm going to create one abstract method inside this class. So public, we have to use abstract, public abstract void, and then the name of the function is area. Put semicolon, because this is an abstract method or abstract function, right? So it has to have this word abstract. I hope I'm clear with this part, right? Now let me ask you one question. Can I create an object of a shape class here? Can I do like this? Shape, sorry. Can I do like this here? Let's say shape, okay, and s1 equal to new shape. Is it possible? No. Okay, you can read the message. Please read this message. Shape is abstract, cannot be instantiated. Instantiated means you cannot create object of the shape class because it is an abstract class, right? Am I clear with this part? So I proved this point here. We cannot create object of an abstract class. Okay, this is not possible. So let's delete this from here. Now why do we use abstract class? Abstract class are meant for inheritance. So I'm going to reuse the, okay, I will have another class, let's say circle, okay, and circle is a child class of shape. So I will use that is a child class of shape, and open and close bracket. Now when I make circle class as a child class of shape, okay, it gives me error. It gives me error. What is the error? It is telling you that this child class must use all the abstract method in this class. Now how many abstract method I have? Only one. Yes or no? Yes. So I must use this function inside this class. I must give body. Let me write down here. Fifth point. Any class inheriting abstract class must provide body to all abstract function. Am I clear with this part? I repeat, any class inheriting the abstract class, that inheriting the abstract class must provide to all abstract function. Like for example, circle is inheriting this abstract class, so circle must provide body to this function. There is only one abstract function, so he must provide body to this. How to do that? You can do two ways. Okay, there are two ways. You can use your mouse here and then you can click here, implement the method, and then it will ask you, do you want to implement this function? You can say yes. Okay. So what is happening here? We are reusing this function from the abstract class in the child class here. Okay, a public void area, and then we are giving body and we are overriding it. What do you mean by override? Override means reuse. Reuse. Am I clear with this part? Override means reuse. You are reusing this function in the child class. Okay, this is one way you can do it. I will delete this. So you can go here and then you can click implement method, or you can do one thing, you can directly write down by yourself public void area. open and close the bracket and open and close. This is also okay, no problem. I hope you are getting it. So this child class must provide body to the abstract function. Okay, now we can write here system.out.println, and we can say area of circle is, okay, and you can display some value here, something, if you want you can calculate. Okay, let's do it. Float area of circle is equal to pi 22/7 multiplied by some value, let's say 10 multiplied by pi r square, right? So 10 multiplied by 10, and then we can just print the value here plus area of circle, put semicolon here. So this is how you can print the value of area of circle. I hope you are understanding this. Now what we will do, we will go and create another class rectangle. Okay, rectangle is a shape, so you can say extends shape. You need to make it as a child class of shape. Now when you say extends a shape, it will give you error. Why? Because the shape class is abstract class and it has an abstract method. So this class must provide body to this function. Okay, so what we have to do, tell me? We need to write public void area. We have to give body to the abstract function. This is my abstract function, right? We must give body to the abstract function in the child class. And we don't have to use this word here, abstract, no. Okay, now what we can do, we can just say system.out.println, and you can just print the area of rectangle. Area of rectangle is colon length. What is area of rectangle? Length multiplied by breadth. Okay, length multiplied by breadth. So this is how you can calculate the area of circle, oh sorry, rectangle, right? Next you can see what I am doing now. Next I am going to create another class, square. Okay, class square extends shape, and the moment I say extend shape, it gives me error. So how to solve this problem, tell me? I can go here and I can click this, or I need to write down by myself. So public void area, we need to give body to the abstract function. Here we have abstract function, give body to that and your error will go. Then you can write down system.out.println, and then you can say area of square is side multiplied by side. You can do this by yourself. You can take some variable and you can calculate some value and you can print it over here. Okay, that you can do by yourself. Now how to run this program? To run this program we need 1 minute. Let me put it up. Okay, I just want to remove the extra spaces. Okay, now to run this program, what you have to do is you need to create the object of circle, like circle C1 is equal to new circle. Okay, I can create object of this class because this is a normal class, but this is abstract class. Why do we use abstract class? Abstract class is used so that we can define or we can put the common function of the child class. Like for example, circle, rectangle, square, these are all child class and they all have some common function. Like area is common, right? So we can put those common function in the abstract class and we can reuse We can use this again and again and again, and we can change the value. You can see here I'm printing area of circle, here I'm printing area of rectangle, here I'm printing area of square, right? Now on the next line you have to say C1 dot area. Now when you say C1 dot area, which function will be called? This function will be called, or this function will be called, or this one will call, or this one will get called. Of course, you are calling it by using C1, which is object of circle, so it will make a call to this function and it will print area of circle. Okay, now same thing you have to do for rectangle. You have to say rectangle R1 is equal to new rectangle. Okay, and then on the next line you have to say R1 dot area. Okay, then again you have to say square S1 equal to new square, and then you have to say S1 dot area. I hope you have understood this. Now it's the time to run the program and check out the output of this code. So let's right click and run it over here. Great. So you can see, you can have a look at the output here. So first it is calling the area function, which is in circle, and it is printing area of circle is 300. Okay, then it is calling the area function, which is in rectangle, and it is printing length multiplied by breadth. If you want to do it by yourself, you can just say int area of rectangle area of rectangle is equal to length, let's say 20, and the breadth is, let's say 10. So 20 multiplied by 10, and you can print the value over here. Okay, so what I have to print? I have to print area of rectangle. Same thing you can do for square. You can say int area of square is equal to, you can choose some side, let's say 8. So we have to say side square, right? So 8 multiplied by 8, and then we can print the value over here. So let's do that. So plus sign and then area of square. So this will print the value, actual value. So let's right click and run it again to see the actual result of it. Okay, now it is printing the area of rectangle is 200 and the area of square is 64. I hope you have understood what is abstract class. Okay, and these are some of the important points which you have to remember. Abstract class are meant for inheritance. We should use abstract class only when we want to do inheritance. We cannot create object of an abstract class. Okay, abstract class can have abstract method. Now this is abstract method, right? Abstract class can also have non-abstract method. Okay, great. So let's take an example of non-abstract method. So public void display info. Okay, and here I am going to say this system.out.println, and I will say this message is from non-abstract method. Okay, this message is from non-abstract method. This is my non-abstract method. Why? Because it has got a body, so it's a non-abstract method. Now how to make a call? Now this function will be available or can be used by all the child class. Yes or no? So that is inheritance. Like if father has a house, then that house can be used by his child or maybe by children, right? So this function can be used by circle, and I can say here c1 dot display info. Look at that, it's coming here. I can also use by R1 because rectangle is also the child class of shape. I can also use by square object s1 dot display info, right? So this is a common, if you want to print some common message, then you can put that non-abstract function inside abstract class. And if you want to reuse a function, then you have to make that function an abstract function. Now, this is an abstract function, right? Let me right click and run it for you to show you the final result of this program. And you will see the result here. Area of circle is 300. This message is from non-abstract method. So it is being called. And this function is called 3 times. One time for circle, second time for rectangle, and the third time for square. Okay, I hope you have understood this. If you still have any question about abstract class, you can ask me. Okay, please read this carefully. And don't forget, abstract class are meant for inheritance. Okay, can you give me some more example of this? Can you give me some more examples of this? So let me give you some example. So right click new Java class and let's say abstract demo number 2 and let's hit enter. Okay, so that's my abstract class. I'm going to write public static void main string args. Okay, great. That's my entry point, and now I'm going to have an abstract class. So how to declare abstract class? Abstract class animal. Okay, so I'm going to make the animal class as abstract, because animal doesn't exist. Yes or no? What exists is like dog. So let's say class dog dog is a child class of animal. Yes or no? So animal actually does not exist. It is a dog which is an animal. It is a lion which is an animal, right? So I can have class lion uh, extends animal. So lion is an animal, is a animal. So we can do that way. Okay. Now we can have some abstract function. So we can say public abstract, okay, void eat. Okay, all the animals can eat. Yes or no? So I'm going to write like this, eat. And the moment I write one abstract function, all my child class will give me error. Why? Because we need to provide body to this function in the child class. Now I can have more abstract function, not just one. I can create more abstract functions. So public void, and then we can have all the animals can eat, all the animals can walk. Okay, public abstract void makes sound, makes sound. Okay, all the animal makes sound. Yes or no? Okay, great. Now it's a time to work in the child class. So dog is a animal, and this is a child. Dog is a child class of animal. What we have to do is we need to give body to all these functions, all of them. Okay, so if I write here public void eat, and I give a body to this function, and then I write system.out.println, okay, dog can eat bones. Can eat bones, yes or no? But still, if you just pay attention, my error is not gone. Yes or no? Why? Because there are two more abstract functions. So we must give body to all the abstract function, all of them. Okay, so I go to the next line and I write public void, then I write here walk, and then I can write my system.out.println, and I can write something here. What is that? Walk. Okay, so dog can walk on music. Okay, so it's just for fun. Okay, it's not that true. I'm just writing it for fun. So dog can walk on music. Then we also have to write the next function, public void. The next is makes sound, and here I'm going to write system dot out dot println, and I will say dog barks. Okay, now what I have to do is I have to use all of this function in my another child class, which is lion here, and I can modify this lion eats meat. Okay, and lion can walk faster than other animal. And the next thing is make sound, lion roars. Okay, so lion roars. I hope you know what is roaring. Yeah, okay. So that's all about modifying this. Now we have to create the object. Okay, one question. Can I create object of animal? Animal A is equal to new animal. Can I do that? No, we cannot do that. Okay, what we have to do is we have to say dog. Okay, D1 is equal to new dog, and then using D1 I can make a call to my function eat D1 dot make sound D1 D1 dot walk. Okay, and the same thing I have to do for lion. Lion L1 is equal to new lion, um, and then L1 dot eat L1 dot make sound L1 dot walk. Okay, let's run this program. Right click, run to check the output of this code, and you will see the result over here. So dog can eat bones, dog barks, dog can walk on music, lion eats meat, lion roars, lion can walk faster than other animal. So this is how we use abstract class. I hope everything is clear about abstract class, because abstract class is one of the important topic to understand interface. Okay, in the next topic I will teach you about interface. Okay, using interface you can implement multiple inheritance in Java. Okay, so Java by default, or maybe you can say Java does not support inheritance multiple inheritance. Java does not support multiple inheritance using class, but Java can support multiple inheritance multiple inheritance using interface. Okay, so I hope you have understood so far about abstract class. Our next topic is interface. So this is what we had discussed. If you want to make a child class, you have to use the word extends. Don't forget that. And abstract class acts as a blueprint. Yes or no? Now from this program, you can see this animal class is a blueprint. Yeah, okay, it's a model. It's a blueprint for all the different types of animal like dog, lion. You can have more class below here. So the abstract class acts like a blueprint for the other class. Okay. And this is how you can make abstract method, like abstract, some return type, and the method name. You can see here, abstract, some return type. Now eat is not returning anything, yes or no? So I'm using void. But if it returns something, you can write here like int. But then if you put int here, it's an error here. You have to change here int, and then you have to return something. Yes, and I hope you know this. Return some integer value, right? So I'm not going to modify my code. I will keep it what I have done. So yeah, this keyword I have already discussed about how to use and what is the use of this keyword. Okay, I will explain you one more time over here, so please pay attention to this. Like for example, let's take another program here. So right click, new Java class, and I will say that this example. Okay, this example, or you can say demo on how to use, or maybe let's keep it small, demo about this. Yeah, this is fine. So that's my class, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the entry point. So public static void main string args. That's my entry point, the main function. Now let's say I have some variable here like string name. Okay, this is one variable I'm declaring, and I also have another variable int age, and then I have a constructor. Okay, constructor, you all know what is constructor, yes or no? Constructors are special functions whose name is same as the name of class. So public demo, this is my constructor, yes or no? Constructors are special function. It's a function whose name is same as the name of class. It has no return type. Okay, and it will be called when you create the object. Now this constructor takes two parameters, so string space name comma int space age. So it takes two parameters. Now you need to understand the difference between this variable, okay, this variable and this variable. They are different. This is global variable. Okay, I will write down for you global variable, whereas these are like here name and age. These are local variable. Local means you can use only inside this function. You cannot use this function, this variable outside of this function. So this is a local variable. But the name is same here. Yes or no? Age, name, same. So we need to make a difference between the global variable and, let me write down here, this is local variable. Okay, we need to make a difference between local variable and global variable and local variable. So how can I do that? I can do that by using a special keyword called as this. So this dot, and you can say name is equal to name. Now when you say this dot name, that means we are using this variable. Are you understanding? We are using this variable, and when you don't use this keyword, that means you are using the local variable. I repeat, when you use this dot name, you are using the global variable, that is this one, and when you don't use this keyword, it means you are using the local variable. So again you can say this dot age, okay, is equal to age. Is it okay with this part? Right, now we can print the value public void display. I'm going to print, so this is my function. Okay, another function, display function. Now what I will do, I will say system.out.println, and I'm going to say your name is colon, and then you can print the name. What is the name? You can say this dot name, because I want to use the global variable. Yes or no? You can use like this, or or you can also use like this. Is okay, no problem. Println your age is colon plus sign, and you can just put age is okay. So when you say age, we are actually using, we want to use this variable, or you can use this keyword is also okay, no problem. But we are not using this one. This is different variable. This is local variable. Okay, we cannot use this variable over here. Okay, let me show you the difference. If I put here age 1, okay, I will put here age 1. So whatever is coming here, I'm giving it to my global variable. Now here I'm going to say age 1. Okay, is this is correct? Can I use this variable outside of this function? Outside of this function? The answer is no. You cannot use this variable outside of this function. This is wrong. This is error. You can't. Okay, and you can see what he's giving you, the error. Cannot resolve the symbol age 1. Okay, it can't resolve that. So you can put here age. That is fine. You can put I will just change my code. Okay, great. Now let's write our further code in main function. So in the main function, what I have to do, I need to create the object demo. This is d1 is equal to new demo this. Okay, so when I create object of this class, it will call the constructor, and my constructor is taking 2 parameter. Yes or no? Lianga parameter. So you need to pass the 2 parameter here. So the first parameter is name, so let's say Tom, and the second parameter is age, so let's say 23. Right, I hope you understood this. Next step, I will call my display function, so to display the information. Now this program is only to explain you why do we use this word, this keyword. Okay, right click and run to check the output of this code, and you will see the normal output. Your name is Tom and your age is 23. I hope this example is clear. Now what is your home assignment? Week 10 home assignment. Question 1, program of shape abstract class. Abstract class, that is this program. Okay, shape abstract class. So you will do this program of shape abstract class. Question 2, program of animal abstract class. Okay, and the example of this keyword. And you need to remember, why do we use this keyword? Okay, I hope these 3 topics are clear to you all. Okay, so that's all for this session. If you have any doubts, any questions, you are most welcome to ask on WeChat and QQ. See you in the next session. In the next session, we will discuss more about how to connect Java program, okay, to database, that is MySQL server. So that is going to be more interesting because you will learn how to write a program to connect to MySQL server from Java, and then you can do some interesting project which I'm going to give you in the later session. So goodbye, see you in the next session number 2.